But we've slowed down. What's happened?
Well, this is a surprising turn of events. What has happened and where are we? Some kind of nondescript station of some sort? Is that meant to be Russian? Or some kind of equivalent? Oh, look. These used to be fairly well hidden, and now we have two necklaces sitting on top of each other, exactly where we start.
The train stopped for a few minutes. Nobody can leave the cars.
I must check what happened.
This is a rather large train carriage. Which is 2 stories tall. There must be some power behind this to make it move. Now, I believe we are in carriage number 2. And we are the final door on the left, which is interesting to know. Is this the first class compartment? Oh, we even have a downstairs, so it's 3 stories high. Why do we have a spinning clock? Now this must be the dining car. Most likely first class, as there is not a lot of room for people to eat. Okay. A space that contains nothing.
Princess, please rest assured that we are all safe on board this train. Calm down, please. Go to your happy place.
My dear doctor, I would so much like to believe you, but I can't. They are everywhere looking for me. They're like cockroaches. Nothing can stop them.
Come on, princess. Big breath in. Big breath out.
Breathing won't help. I have seen what they are capable of and know what I am talking about. With my own eyes, I saw those peasants attacking and killing people because they were the elite. It was awful. It's not my fault I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I don't even like the taste of silver all that much.
My dear, that was just one isolated brigand revolt, a fringe group. Nothing more.
No, my good Vlad. Alas, I will never again return to my country. I can feel it. A great catastrophe is looming in the air. I fear that the Tsar himself is in danger. Our great country is on the verge of change, of revolution, but not evolution.
Really, princess, please calm down. Have you taken your pretty little pink pills?
Vlad, not even your damn pills can protect me and my treasure.
Please, now you are talking nonsense. There is nothing a good pill can't fix. Now you find your happy place. What a devil!
Okay, just have a loud and concerning conversation with the door open. And then close the door once it's over. With the talk of revolution, I'm guessing that this is meant to be Russia. Aha. I was starting to think that it could have been... I'm fairly certain it's Bulgaria that also uses Cyrillics. But yes, with the talk of revolution, it must be Russia, where we are now. That does not look good. Well, the arrow is pointing up this way.
So, what is the army doing about this nasty water problem?
Nothing. Some problems can't be solved with force.
Please, there's nothing that can't be fixed by a good cavalry charge.
Are you planning to just stay in your compartment all day?
Oh, I'm sure the army will be here to save us soon. Right now, I need to think about my next career move. I think I'd make a fine politician.
Oh, the sad thing is you'd fit right in with a lot of them.
Hello, what's going on? Why are we stuck here?
The Commodore could tell you, but then he'd have to kill you, young man. It's a trade secret, a character-building exercise. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Colonel Stamp W. Proctor, hero of the War of Secession.
Really? Nice to meet you, I guess.
Yes, I distinguished myself at the Battle of Gettysburg. Of course, you heard about it.
Yeah, I read something about that battle in the papers.
I commanded a reserve platoon. We dealt with rebel commandos defending a small but strategic compost heap.
You must be so proud.
Well, we didn't want to shoot women and the elderly, not with the press embedded in our troop, so we retreated to redeploy. I can still hear the farmers' shots ringing in my ears, and other places.
Commodore, there must be something we can do. I can't believe my trip ends here. That would be so anticlimactic.
No, all is lost. I'll be decommissioned for this mistake. This trip is my last. I can feel it. Oh, woe is me.
Poppycock! I'm sure that the Army
Has nothing to do with the fact that the supply system to the water tower is blocked.
So we only need to unblock it. Let me try, Commodore. I took a couple of adult education plumbing courses.
It's no good. There's nothing in the train manual about this kind of emergency. If it's not in the manual, I'm lost. So actually, I guess we have nothing to lose. Do whatever you think you can.
Thanks, you won't regret it. I have a knack for these things.
Maybe we can call in an airstrike. He who controls the skies controls the water.
An airstrike? In the 19th century, how does that work? Balloons, I guess.
I'm a by-the-book kind of guy. Without my official instruction manual, I am lost.
Only the Army can help us. Or maybe the Marines. Certainly not those Navy wimps.
Where are all the train staff? There were plenty of staff on the Zeppelin, but where are the people on the train? Yeah, they're really not trying anymore, are they? I don't believe that this door opens. No, it's a dead end. So there's no train staff and there's no staff operating this facility. Why couldn't we keep the grease that we picked up in Bombay?
It's the control crank for water opening. I have to open it at the last moment. Well, what do you know? It works.
Alright, so we have a puzzle right here. Right, let's read that again. The little wagon, which is that thing, the yellow thing in between the... Well, let's get closer. This thing here. Little wagon cannot move if it's empty. Respect the battery's coupling. A round battery cannot be connected alone without its own square battery, if any other square battery is plugged. Okay, so there is some logic behind this puzzle, but it is rather annoying. We have to do it in a specific order. It's not like you can take the green ones over first, and then the blues and the yellows. No, you have to do it in a very specific order. And if you don't, you get a lot of this.
No, the connection won't be correct.
And even if you do take the blue one over there, it still won't let you take over the blue square one. We have to start with the yellows for some strange reason. So we have a number 2. I'm guessing that's like a T or a 1. So let's slot it into the 2 slot here. Or maybe not. Why bother having these graphics if they're not going to be used properly? And it's the square one we need first, I believe.
No, the connection won't be correct. And now, let's open the water. It's jammed!
How surprising. Quickly. The train won't leave without us.
Help! Помогите!
My goodness, every time I take the train, there's another murder.
Murder? What murder?
My goodness, every time I take the train, there's another murder.
I'm guessing that's meant to be a reference to the Orient Express, maybe? Oh.
Woe is me! My family is ruined! The thieves! The cowards!
What's happened, madam?
Princess! I am a princess by blood, and they only want my blood. Though they think it's blue, it bleeds red. I've checked. Oh, somebody call my doctor.
Has something been stolen?
Something? Aren't you paying attention? Do you have a memory problem? My treasure, sir. The treasure of the Kuglovs, the noblest of all the Russian aristocracy. They were going to murder me for it.
Who are they?
Who is who?
The people who wanted to murder you, who are they?
Young man, your memory is poor. You're lucky you are cute. They are those who will set the world on fire, and it will run with blood. Blue blood. That is red.
Oh no, this is not good. The train is slowing down.
Of course. The Commodore has promised to help me get my treasure back, so he's slowing down the train. What good is being royalty if you can't pull a string now and then?
This is getting more and more difficult. I have to find that treasure and get the train back to normal speed. Somebody, somewhere is out to make my life difficult.
What will slowing the train down accomplish? Maybe it gives them more time to search?
A pendulum? That's used to practice hypnosis. It must be the private diary of the princess. That's strange. She writes everything that happened, like a giddy teenage girl or a person having memory problems. Dr. Vlad seems to know the princess very well. You can see a very clear prescription for her.
Have you some news about my Treasurovich?
Treasurovich? Is that even a word? Oh well, we have a new location to find on the mini-map. I'm going to save this at what I believe is the halfway point. There are 10 save points on this section of the game. But whether it's actually the true halfway point is another matter.
Ah, Dr. Vlad, just the man I've been looking for.
What do you need? Do I owe you money?
Princess Kuglov needs you. Her treasure's been hidden. Maybe you can help her. You could hypnotize her.
You seem extremely well informed. Who are you?
Just a passenger. I came to help the princess, and now she's asking for you. Please come.
Princess, please focus. Concentrate. Look deep into my soul.
I am in your power. I am a chicken.
You are not a chicken. Concentrate. Can you see the jewels? Tell me what you see.
The train is slowing down. I am taking my jewels.
Yes, that's good, except for the clucking. Where are you putting them?
I don't know. They were in my nest. But I moved them. Yes. The wagon.
Look carefully. Which wagon? Follow your jewels.
Ah, yes, I can smell garlic. Yuck.
Some garlic, are you sure?
What's up, Doc? I've always wanted to say that.
No, everything is fine. My method is slow but effective.
And the rancid smell too. It's like being in a locker room filled with sweaty skunks. Yuck.
The kitchen. She must be talking about the galley wagon. That would explain the smell.
Princess, concentrate. You are in the kitchen. What are you doing?
I don't know. I see the hiding place.
What hiding place? Wake up! Focus! Where is the treasure?
5 hands! Yes, we need 5 hands to open the hiding place.
Okay, I'll go to the kitchen. I'm a bit hungry anyhow.
5 hands? Then how did she access the hiding place on her own?
She's sleeping. Don't wake her up, or I'll make you think you're a poodle.
Oh, please do.
So, are you gonna help this outdated, obsolete princess?
Pardon me? I'd be careful tossing around the word obsolete if I was you.
Please, the cavalry will always be vital. She is a crazy symbol of totalitarianism. Sure, we Americans love apple pie and you Brits love kidney pie, but our two countries share many values. Phileas Fogg has convinced me.
Did you know him?
Yep, and we still do. Can you imagine that we were supposed to fight a duel? I really can't remember why, though. I've got a bit of a temper, you know. I was at Gettysburg.
Yes, you have already mentioned it over and over.
But in the end, we didn't fight. I hadn't recovered from a wound. I have some lead in my buns, the souvenir from the rebels.
That I can believe.
I must say that I was rather impressed by his courage. Phileas's courage, that is. We became good chums, drinking buds. I've been dreaming about his trip around the world, and we've been in touch about this idea, trying to find the proper sponsor.
Maybe you need a hobby.
Anyway, in a nutshell, it is democratic values which connect our two countries. I beg you not to search for treasure paid for by the blood, sweat, and tears of exploited musics.
Have you ever thought of stamp collecting?
This treasure must be returned to the Russian people, its true owners. Believe me, if the common peasants overthrow the Tsar, America will always support them. Russia is destined to become a shining beacon to democracy.
How much of what you say do you believe?
You have been warned. This peasants' revolution is exactly in the spirit of America. Don't help the Russian ice princess.
I don't really have much choice in this matter. It's what the game wants me to do. So the only staff member in the engine room is the Commodore. There's no serving staff. There's no engine staff. And there's no kitchen staff. So we need to find 5 buttons.
A button! The princess said that the 5 hands would be used to press on buttons. If so, let's find the others. I'm not an octopus. I can't press all these buttons at the same time. I need help.